If I ever showed you guys my view on my roof, I don't think I ever have. You know, it's a pretty cool view. Nothing special. I live on a 4th floor walk up and it just so happens I live on the top floor, so I'm not bothering anybody while I'm on the roof, because when people come on the roof sometimes I tend to hear people stepping on top of my ceiling, and it gets a little unnerving. But you know, somewhere over there is actually it's pretty foggy in the city right now. Like, there's one building, I can't even see the top of it. But anyway, you know, it's not the greatest night to show you guys the view of my roof. Plus, a Samsung phone is not that great. Excuse my hand, guys. I want to set up the camera, set up the phone and the camera for that chair, so I could sit on the chair, and you guys could get a better look at me. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? So, I lost over 100 pounds, and I want to talk to everybody about it. I can't believe it myself. I can't, you know, it was a long road. It's a long road. I still got to go, but I really wanted to share it and tell you guys about, because I did. At some point I said I'm going to talk about what was going on with me, all right? So I want to give everybody a timeline, all right? I started my channel December of 2014. January 2015, I had already decided that I'm going to give up the business in December. So I'm like, I got to find something to do on the side. I had decided to give up the business long before December, probably October, something like that. So I wanted to find something to do on the side until I figured out what I wanted to do. And you know, YouTube came along, and I'm like, why not? Let's just do YouTube. So January 2015, I gave up the business, all right? In June 2015, my girlfriend broke up with me. I went for my annual checkup, and my doctor told me I'm a borderline diabetic. So I wasn't necessarily a diabetic yet, but I had very good chances of being a diabetic. To top it off, my father is a very bad diabetic. And I was 334 pounds at the time. So I definitely wasn't happy at all. If you guys ever noticed my face cam, I cringed even when I turned my head when I was making videos on the face cam. And it was just, I couldn't explain it, you know? I don't have mirrors in the house. Like, I have a mirror now. I need a mirror now, but I didn't have mirrors in the house. I was so depressed. It just, that was probably, June 2015 was probably the worst month of my life. Just because the whole thing with my ex-girlfriend, that was just right there. But the fact of the matter was, I was 335 pounds, and I was a borderline diabetic. That's just what hit me right there. I'm like, I'm slowly turning into my father, you know? That's what really hit me. And that's one person I do not want to be like. And so then, you know, the community was great. You know, I got to meet trolling. I got to, you guys. It was amazing. I had a good time. That's honestly, YouTube was probably, YouTube and driving a cab. I started driving a cab a little bit after I started YouTube. Were probably the only productive things I did with myself. But at some point, I said to myself, I need to figure out a way on how to do other productive things. And I went back to school, and I made new friends. Now, granted, the new friends I made, they're a little too young, so it's not like I go and I hang out with them. I still have my old friends. But anyway, so I had gone on a little bit of a diet probably sometime in June of 2016. Not necessarily a diet, I just improved the way I was eating. It was no more junk food. And somehow by January of 2017, I had lost 30 pounds, 35 pounds maybe, I don't know. That's another thing I didn't have. I didn't have a scale. I just knew, like, you could tell with the clothes. I just knew I lost some sort of weight. And moving forward, in January of 2018, I made a few new friends. I wasn't prepared for a few things where I should have been prepared, but you know what? I learned my lesson. I'm still not prepared, but anyway. And I had I had a conversation with a friend of mine that I've known since we were around 2 or 3 years old. We had talked because we were going for dinner for another mutual friend of ours that we all know each other from elementary school, and it was his 35th birthday. So obviously my 35th birthday was coming along, and they told me, they're like, you know, they sat me down and they told me, you look like a slob now. Like, what's going on with you? And between me not being prepared for certain things that were going on in my life that I don't want to talk about at the moment, and then them sitting me down and talking to me, and I wanted to change. That's the thing. I wanted to change. Somehow I figured out, not that I figured it out, I got the determination. And I'm not there yet. I'm still pretty much in the middle of the road. I just want to share this with everybody. So I decided to cut out all the junk food. And in May, Memorial Day weekend, when was it? Maybe the Friday before Memorial Day? But that weekend, somewhere Friday or Saturday, I went and I bought a scale. And I was 274 pounds. I'm like, you know what? Not happy still. Mentally, I still wasn't there. Mentally, I'm still not there. I don't think I'm ever going to be there mentally. But I'm doing better mentally, at least. I pretty much got out of most of I'm content at the moment. And especially after I decided to go on an actual diet, because before it wasn't really a diet, it was just, for 3 or 4 months, I just changed my habits. That's all they wanted to do. And then in May, I decided to go on a diet, and I looked something up online, and I went on keto. Now, I'm not going to say keto is what did it for me. Keto sped the process up. Really, it's all got to be, you got to be determined to do it. Keto is just a short-term fix or a long-term fix, you know? And then there's problems with keto as well. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional, but I did something similar to keto when I was younger, and I gained the weight back, and I gained it back even more. Now, I didn't exactly do keto, and I wasn't exactly determined to change my habits. I was young, stupid, you know, the good combination. I was probably around 24, 25 years old. I was young and stupid and whatever. And ever since I've been doing keto, I feel a lot better now, though. And the fact of the matter is, I introduced new foods, a new way of doing things. Some things I've been doing, though, some things that are involved with keto, I've been doing it since I was 18. It's just, I'm realizing what I've been doing, and it's a little nuts. So, and then, to top it all off, which I'm so proud of myself, and I don't think it's going to happen again, because this is the longest stretch I've ever gone, I quit smoking cigarettes. Now, I vape. I do vape. I have a Juul. The Juul actually helped me a lot. But I took 3 summer classes this semester, and then some other things happened in the middle of the semester, and I was just so stressed out. And I started smoking more than what I was smoking at the time. So that's another thing I had to do. I weeded out the habit of smoking cigarettes. I went from smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day to less than half a pack a day. And then when I got stressed out, I went to smoking a pack and a half a day, maybe 2 packs. I mean, no, not 2 packs. I'm sorry, not a pack and a half. Whoa. Let me just rephrase that. Not a pack and a half, or more than a half a pack a day. So I went from what, like maybe 6 to 8 cigarettes to maybe 12 to 16 cigarettes a day. And I was like, this is disgusting at that point. And I bought a Juul, and nobody's sponsoring this video, by the way. Anybody that smokes should seriously quit smoking, because I feel so much better just from the quitting of the smoking. And even though it does mess with you up here a little bit, but when you quit, you get over it. You start having dreams. I never remembered my dreams. I quit smoking, I started having dreams. That was crazy. It's like maybe there is hope for me in life. Right now I got a light like right at my face, and it's like, and I'm thinking about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and there's a light right in front of me. I'm like, oh, what a metaphor to think about right now. Anyway, so I even quit smoking cigarettes, which is, that was the biggest one for me. And yeah, I just wanted to I wanted to see what everybody was up to. If anybody wants to leave, if you guys want to know exactly what I did and how I did it, if you're interested in me doing any more, and like I plan on losing another. I'm 228 right now. I plan on losing another 28 pounds by the new year or sometime around the new year. So we'll be down to 200. And I don't know what I'm going to do from there on. I don't know if I want to go too far below 200 because there's also the issue of sagging. So I'm not sagging yet. I'm actually not sagging at all. I'm doing all right. I have a little bit right here from what I noticed. I have a little bit of flab here, but that could just be fat. It may not be sagging. And then I have this over here, but that could be from age. That, like, yeah, I did lose. I lost it. I lost on my face, but this right here bothers me a little bit. So I don't know if it's sagging from the fat or if it's because I'm 35 years old. Because things happen as you get older. But this is cool. I don't know if anybody remembers this. This was a lot bigger, man. This was huge, and it was like a big lump. Now it's pretty much gone. I'm not gone, but I'm sure it'll always be there. But that lump it got much smaller. You know, I'm telling you, I used to cringe when I turned my head on video while I was when I was streaming on Twitch. And you know, it's funny because I'm gonna make the thumbnail later if I get a chance, because I gotta go to bed soon, and I'm gonna just upload this video. But I was looking at my video, New York City Taxi Tales, or was it Taxi Tales? I don't remember the exact. And I saw myself. Now, when I have the beard, I look a little bigger, but I'm like, wow, I can't believe what I look like. It's not even about what I look like, it was the size I was, you know? And it's like all the changes and everything, it's pretty cool. But at the same time, I have to figure out a way on how to, I forgot to mention this. I lost 45 pounds while I was on keto from the end of May to the beginning of August. And I sat on a plateau for 2 months. And I kind of wanted to sit on the plateau. It was a good thing. And eventually I figured it out. But there's a huge process I went through with it. It's an enormous process. It's just, it was a lot, testing, not necessarily testing, but a lot of thinking and trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. So, and even now I pulled myself out of the plateau because I didn't know exactly what I was doing. I eventually had to start counting things because I didn't count in the beginning. Something like that, you got to just change your habits in the beginning. Anyway, so guys, if you want to know what I did and everything, just leave comments below. I'll see if I can answer some of the comments. Maybe I'll make a few more videos. And thanks for watching. It was great. The last 3 years with you guys was great. I appreciate everything everybody's done for me. I got a lot of love for everybody. And I'll talk to everybody later.